Hey guys, welcome back to Coffee Talk. I had not even left the game from when I last recorded, so just getting right into it. This is me saying welcome to you. My Dubai chocolate latte. I don't know if I showed you this logo before, but the coffee shop is called Daily Projects, and I love that their logo is both a D and a P. I love good logo designs that just, do that kind of thing. GameCube logo, perfect. I like it. I do wish it was a little bit more chocolatey. I was expecting a little more chocolate because I'm pretty sure they use their ganache, which I get in their chocolate caramel ganache latte, which is like one of my favorite things ever. But the pistachios flavor is good. I briefly worked at a restaurant making ponchki, and they had a pistachio latte that I would get all the time, and it kind of reminds me of that, with just a little hint of chocolate. It's not super chocolatey, it's just a little hint. I'll have to continue trying Dubai chocolate things. Anyway, welcome. Oh. Good evening, sir. Whee. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. You're fired? Or fire for short. Okay, the D isn't part of it. Fire makes sense though. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activity, please contact us through our website. Thanks, I won't. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? Perhaps some poison. We're good. Take care on your way. We? He said we're good? Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Aqua and, oh god. Why can't I remember? Myrtle. The Aqua makes sense. I got the hair connection. Myrtle, not as easy. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Green tea, lots of mint, coming up. Mara Kek? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Your drink's ready? Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? Moroccan mint? Okay, that checks out. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. I'll have to look up the pronunciation after this. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Teh Tarik. Do I have that in my brew pad? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm looking this up because there's no way I'm gonna get this. I'm cool with looking things up on my second playthrough of the game. Oh, I got the, I should have specified coffee talk, but I'll let you know. It's a, hot milk tea beverage. Malaysian and Singaporean. Sweet and frothy Malaysian milk tea. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's like tea, milk, honey? Or maybe not. Tea, milk. No sweetener, but... Okay. Tea, milk. Brew. See a little chocolate at the bottom? There's not a lot, just a little bit. And that might just be settling? I guess you could literally just trial and error your way through that screen because it says what the drink name is. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic, just like the Teh Tarik you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yeah, and from videos on the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be a help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. Thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know, the optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You feel guilty? You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be the norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it, fast. Before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting full metal conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. Some of them are. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah? Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Big truth. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. Oh yeah, massive anxiety for me. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. Oh, we gotta read some stories today. But, I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you gonna show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Rachel's back! Alright, now it seems like a good time for, reading new stories? I think Death Drives was the last one. Wait. French kissing a cat. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life? Asked her dating app partner. Pretty bold question to ask on your first date, Akari thought to herself, and in the first hour as well. Are you sure you want to know the answer? She asked back. Definitely. I think it's the best icebreaker question, and it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are. And, well, you know, I don't mean to offend you, but in case your answer is, I cut someone into 12 parts, or I strangled my Tinder date till he died, it's an indicator that I will immediately run away. Fair enough. Akari's interest in the guy increased. Maybe just maybe, he could handle her story. "Do you want me to go first?" he asked. "I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine, not something I did just once so I could tell the story for the rest of my life." Color me interested. "So I love to kiss cats." That doesn't sound too crazy. "I'm talking about lips to lips kissing, especially French. I love French kissing a cat." What? Her date responded without hiding his surprise. "You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try doing it with a female one." "Are you telling me you've kissed a female cat before?" "Both male and female. I'm pretty flexible." He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising considering such secrets weren't usually revealed on a first date, or ever for many people. "It's not that bad, you know. Here, let me tell you about the first time I French kissed my cat. I was around 14, a age where most people feel curious about many things, especially sexual stuff. But I had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask someone to help me practice kissing, but I did have my biggest love at the time. Her name was Oren, and she was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes." Her date still hadn't responded, so Akari continued. "Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea." This is something. I picked the story to read when the cat lady came in. "I picked her up as usual. Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea. I decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and paint my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the results. I picked her up as usual, and without her knowing, I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course, she clawed her way out of my grip, but in that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you have when you ride the merry-go-round the first time. No, roller coaster would be a better comparison. After that, I started honing my skills, and now even stray cats don't mind me kissing them." To her surprise, Akari noticed that her date hadn't left her alone in the cafe, unlike previous dates she told her story to. "Are you crazy?" The man asked her with his eyebrows half to his hairline. "Well, you did about the craziest thing I've ever done. You did ask about the craziest thing I've ever done. Why? You're not interested in kissing a cat even after listening to my story?" "God, no, I'm a dog person, for God's sake." That's kind of funny. That was so silly. "Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, McCoffee. What's wrong?" "Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired." "Are you having a concert soon?" "Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow." "But I'm gonna perform at Coachella next week." Is that say Couchella? Is it Couchella? Did I misread before? They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say those announced this late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Okay. I probably need milk, right? Should I do double chocolate? What if I do this? Is that going to be a specific... Oh, it's a milk honey chocolate? Okay, this is a specific... Oh, I can't just... There's a limit to how many I can trash. Okay, chocolate... honey milk? Wait, was that the order I did it in before? Okay. This is a different thing. Maybe I should try making... I've been making my hot chocolates with like chocolate chips and not cocoa powder, although I sometimes still add a little bit of cocoa powder. Is this a real drink? Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. I haven't been doing any latte art. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Okay, this specifically comes up in Coffee Talk. I wonder if Morgan Drinks Coffee has played this game. Coffee YouTuber, if you haven't seen her before. But I'd love to see her make some of the games. Some of the drinks from this game. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. But we can not just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, McCoffee. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. She said milk first. I said milk first. I don't know if that is the order. Yes, okay. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. I did have a European style, thick hot chocolate made. It was like a gingerbread hot chocolate, and I liked it, but I don't think I could have drank a whole cup of it. The ginger was just a tad bit too overwhelming. It was good though. Dad? Yeah? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I have made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. I like that they both got hot chocolate. Excuse me for a moment, McCoffee. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I could do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were just focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize, but you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, McCoffee, we're leaving. Oh, do I have time for one more, little story? Oh, we got the whole... We're getting close with everyone. Okay. Ooh, Neil. Oh. Just blank. Okay. Let's read another story. Swipe right to outer space. Hello there, I'm a female alien. That's what you call us, right? From a planet located in a galaxy the humans call Andromeda. I'm here to make sure my kind can survive longer and spread farther across the universe. That's what was written on her dating app profile. As a sci-fi nerd, I didn't need to think much about swiping right, even though the pictures she was using for her profile were just cosplay silhouettes and weird artsy space-like photos. And here she is now, sipping her cup of Papua Wamena, looking exactly like the dream girl I've always fantasized about. Dark, bobbed hair, thick eyebrows, sharp eyes, and a never-ending smile directed right at me. So yeah, I came to this place like 168 hours ago. There were 12 of us, and I'm the lucky one being located in a place with such fantastic drinks, she says, after some time spent explaining about her task as an alien. I love sci-fi, but this might be too much. She hasn't said anything about her job, where she was really born, or any other normal stuff. Maybe she's crazy, that must be it. No way such a perfect looking girl could be perfect on the inside too, I say to myself. So, what's your plan? Are you going to release this story as a novel, comic, game, a movie? I ask her. What story? The story you've been selling me. It sounds like it could be really popular if you adapted it into the right medium. Well, I've been telling the story through social media and dating apps. That's not enough. If it could be adapted to some sort of mainstream media, you could be rich, you know? You could be famous. Famous. Does that mean more of your people would know about my people and our mission? Definitely. And with exposure like that, it should be easier for me to meet humans with high quality seeds. Yeah, I guess. Okay then, where should I start? Suddenly my phone starts ringing. It's my best friend. Pardon me for a minute, I need to get this, I say to her as I answer the call. Yo dude, who the hell is that chick you're with? She's freaking gorgeous, man. My friend's excited whisper meets my ear. An overly loud whisper I'm immediately suspicious of. What? Are you at our usual coffee shop? Yeah bro, I'm lining up at the counter, do you see me? Oh, yep, there you are. You lucky bastard, where did you meet that beauty? Man, I always love it when they grow their hair super long and color it like that. What do you mean? The chick, bro? She's sat down in front of you? She looks like my ideal girl. Long hair, all rainbow colored like that, big eyes and those cheekbones. I put down my phone and stare at the round-cheeked girl in front of me with a strange mix of emotions. Why are you looking at me like that? She asks. You really are an alien. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you this whole time. Well, fuck me. Finally, that was my task all along. So, my place or yours? And please, no protection. Alright. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. I guess that's all for Freya? Oh no. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yeah, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yeah? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settled down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche and they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time. and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, McCoffee. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then, goodbye. Alright, end of the day. Cafe. Latte. This coffee shop has done an ube latte as their monthly special, and I got it a few times. It was sometime last year, and I want them to bring it back so bad. It was so good. New month. Does say Couchella. Couchella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Couchella 2020. Gil Naiman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Gil Naiman. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna have to drink next time. Maybe I'll go to the tea shop and bring something. I think they have tea and coffee things. Yeah, I don't know what time they open. I don't know. We'll see. I'll find something good to drink. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.